Well, here we go. Once again, leaving camp on foot. Not the way I would like it, but I'm gonna have to do. Let's go for a walk. I'll show you a little bit, but my camera batteries only can take so much until my solar panels catch up again. Here we go. Hi, camp! Think about all this wind walking. It is making me stronger. So if I get flat water, I'm going to skip across it. See those two flat top hills over there? I know I took pictures of it when I was in camp. I came from there to here without taking a break. I don't know how far it is, but I'm going to zoom out and kind of show you. Okay, if you go from there to directly that's where they go. Oh, right there. I'll walk all day if I have to, because see that? As long as the bank allows it, like I said, I'll just keep going the way I am right now, just pulling the boat. I've been wading in the water more than I've been walking on the bank because it's kind of better. But it'll probably change up here, and I'll probably have to set tight if it turns into a cliff wall again. We'll see. Well, folks, I've got about a mile today, maybe a little bit more. There's windmills up there, and that's a good sign telling me I'm getting closer. But it's kind of an indicator saying if they put windmills right there, this wind blows in this lake all the time, or pretty much. But I don't know if you can see them. I can't really hardly see them in the viewfinder. Hope they come out in video a little bit. I'm just about up to Willow Landing. That's where I wanted to. Let me zoom back out. That's where I wanted to make it to last night, but so it's probably around 1 o'clock. I just got to go and do as best I can, I guess. That's all I can do. Oh, right after I talked to you last, I was just around that corner there, and this is the Willow Landing. And I only came in here. I was just gonna roll right past it, but I seen that garbage can up there, and I need to get rid of some garbage. So I came up here, and it's a pretty nice facility for the boaters and stuff. Looks like it's actually maybe some good fishing in here, but who cares about fishing? I actually put my fishing pole up. I got more important things on my mind. Here we go. Empty parking lot. Blacktop parking lot, and some little, and even a bathroom. So here's what I'm thinking. I don't know if you can see those trees. It's still howling out there. There's the windmills. I see a house. Looks like a farm. Really not very far of a walk. I could go up there and see if I can use their telephone, house phone, and call my Jacob and tell him I ain't gonna be at where he thought I was gonna be this evening. So either way, I think I'm gonna do that. And if the wind stops, I'm gonna give it as much time as I can, because camping here is no different than camping like in where I camped last night. The only difference is I got a picnic table and a little shade, but I'll keep going if I have to. Or hopefully the wind stops and I can keep going, because I want to make as much distance as I can. Yeah, I had a guy coming in here emptying the garbages when I was trying to change shoes to go for my walk. So I turned my phone on and I had 1 bar, first time ever. I mean, since the trip, really. So I tried to send a text to Jake, but it kept sending and sending and sending, and it would not finish sending. So luckily, this guy came around and I gave him a note, told him what's going on, and gave him a note to text Jacob when he gets up down the road where he says he has signal. So that's off my mind. Thank God. You can see it's still at it. It's like 2:30. I haven't checked the map yet, but I don't know what the mileage is for today, but I'm sure it's only a couple miles at the most, because I walked probably more than I rode by a long shot until I came across this place. After talking to that young man named Brooke, sorry, trying to get the camera to where you can see me, found out a couple things. For one, that house is not a house, it's a WSU little research facility. And he says the wind is supposed to settle down tomorrow and everything's supposed to. So that's great news. It was also great news that he pulled in here and I didn't have to walk up there. The Lord is watching out for me. So what I'm taking from this is God wants me to rest. I mean, really, when I'm out there pounding myself against that wind, I'm just kind of spinning my wheels. I'm wasting energy. So I am going to rejuvenate, look in the mirror and clean up a little bit. I haven't had a shower since Silcott Park, and yeah, I need to clean up. So I'm going to obviously stay busy, but I'll be out of the sun and out of the wind for at least one evening. And tomorrow, look out. Can you hear that? I got my music back. That makes me feel better to listen to my music. Well, I got these little towelette things. There's no shower here. And I haven't shaved since the mountains. I got one razor and it's about half dull, so I'll just be able to trim up some. And of course my mustache trimmers. This is my bathroom. That is my kitchen, the blue bag. That's my refrigerator, which, not really, it's just a box. Everything, every bag, everything has a purpose and a use. Sometimes, like my tackle box, it's a multi-use thing. I'm sure glad I brought that big piece of camo burlap that I was using it for under my bed. And like I said, I think in another video, just kind of give me another layer, you know. But this is the second time I've used it for a shade cloth, and it works great. It's pretty easy to hang up. I got these little strange clips. I don't even know why I brought them, and half the stuff that I brought, sometimes I didn't know why I brought it until I got it here, and then it made perfect sense. Here's other side. Other than that, I mean, those are maybe once a day here. And the barges, one in the afternoon, one in the morning, one in the evening, something like that. Other than that, it's nothing but the sounds of birds and wildlife. I mean, literally, there's nobody here.
No, a dream is like a river, ever changing as it flows. And a dreamer's just a vessel that must follow where it goes, trying to learn from what's behind you and never knowing what's in store. Makes each day a constant battle just to stay between the shores. And I will sail my vessel till the river runs dry, like a bird upon the wind. These waters are my sky. I'll never reach my destination if I never try. So I will sail my vessel till the river runs dry. Too many times we stand beside and let the water slip away, till what we put off till tomorrow has now become today. So don't you sit up on the shoreline and say you're satisfied. Choose to chance the rapids and dare to dance the tide. Yes, I will sail my vessel till the river runs dry, like a bird upon the wind. These waters are my sky. I'll never reach my destination if I never try. So I will sail my vessel till the river runs dry. And there's bound to be rougher waters, but I know I'll take some falls. But with the good Lord as my captain, I can make it through them all. Yes, I will sail my vessel.
Well, they're turning a little bit, but it's calm here. The sun just popped up over the hill there, and I didn't sleep worth a darn again. I built up anticipation to unleash, and I'm fixing to unleash. So let's go pack up and get out of here. All right, folks, it's had a great meal last night with these folks over here. Pulled in his motorhome from Deer Park. Great people. Fed me barbecue chicken and pasta salad, and I'm ready to go. So I was trying to get my music on this morning, and the song I had picked out was The Cars' Let's Go, because that's the way I feel this morning, but my phone's not wanting to play the music, so you just have to use your imagination. And I'm going to pull out of this little beaver pond, and we're going to head down this river. Oh, you darn thing. As soon as I get the oar fixed. All right. Oh yeah. Feels much better without all that resistance. See you later, friend.
Good luck, buddy.
This is more like it. That's enough. Let's save the battery for the good stuff. I rode steady for maybe 10 minutes, and that corner right there on that side is, I came from around that. So if you can imagine the difference from yesterday, it's and the day before and the day before and the day before, it's incredible. It's like picking up a 5-gallon bucket with one hand that's empty, and then you pick up one with water. That's about the difference. So I'm gonna keep it up. You know, another thing that's really rewarding about doing this, you see people out like this, and if you stop and talk to them, tell them what you're doing, getting the kind of reaction I want. Sorry about all the stills. That's all I could afford with the battery on the camera again. I was taking pictures trying to let you know where I am, but I couldn't video, and they let me charge my camera, so I got a little more camera battery, and we're gonna head out again. I'm past, as you can tell from the pictures, I'm past Port Amaro and the bridge, and I've gone about 5 miles today, and I've done it in about 2.5 hours. So I'm shooting for the damn ramp at Little Goose. That's my goal. The water's great. It's a little choppy looking right now, but it's nice out here. Just what I needed. I pulled in here to eat some lunch. It's It's probably around maybe 11. I don't really even know. I should check the time. I'll let you know in a minute probably. The wind's trying to come up a little bit, but nothing like it has been. But I don't even want to see any. So I'm sure you can imagine why. Howdy, folks. As you can see, I pulled in here. It's time for me to eat something decent with some energy to it. A barge just went by, and that's what these little waves left over are coming from. I got to make it around that corner, and that's what I was shooting for. But believe it or not, a little wind came up, and it made it a little more difficult to get across over to that point. So I felt myself getting deplenished big time. So I'm not going to go to the bottom of the pit and try to climb back up again. So I'm cooking me some black-eyed peas with bacon. It's not spinach, but close I can get. So there's Port Morrow off in the distance. You can see I'm wearing the buckskin. This morning it was cold, and it's considerably cooler today, so it's great to have on, really, especially to keep the sun off my forearms. And I'll keep it on as long as I can. Quite a little picnic table I got, huh? I'll eat and get back to it. I'll try my best to show you. I'm making a shadow here and I can't hardly do anything about it. This is where I came from this morning. That was Willow Landing. And I've come along here, went under the bridge by Port Morrow. And let's see, I'm probably about right here, New York Bar. That's where I'm eating my, letting my, hang on, letting my beans settle and having another little more protein on top of that. The wind's coming and going. I mean, look out there. Looks smooth in spots, and it's just whiffing around. It's just annoyance now. I mean, this brings back bad memories. It's not really killing me too bad. But I'm gonna settle this this in a little bit. And oh, did I say it's noon? I didn't say it's noon. Yeah, I looked at my phone and it's noon. So I got, let's see, I did almost 6 miles in that time. So I got about 8 more to go. If there's no wind, I hope I can do it. As you can probably tell, I'm getting kind of weary. I am. Bryan Lake was tough. I'm almost through it though. I just hope Lake Herbert isn't the same way.